Welcome to my channel. Try this quiz and see how many questions you can get right. Let's get started. Question 1. What is the capital of Western Australia? A. Hobart, B. Darwin, C. Perth. Correct answer, C. Perth. Perth is the capital city of Western Australia and is located on the west coast of the country. It is the largest and most important city in the state, serving as its political, economic and cultural centre. Hobart is the capital of Tasmania, while Darwin is the capital of the Northern Territory, not Western Australia. Question 2. What do the State and Northern Territory police forces deal with? A. Crimes under state and territory laws. B. Only road and traffic offences. C. Crimes against federal laws. Correct answer, A. Crimes under state and territory laws. State and Northern Territory police are responsible for enforcing the laws made by their state or territory governments. They deal with crimes such as theft, assault, and traffic offences. Crimes against federal laws are usually handled by federal agencies, such as the Australian Federal Police. Question 3. What do you call a Member of Parliament who does not belong to any political party in Australia? A. The opposition, B. An independent, C. The coalition. Correct answer, B. An independent. In Australia, a Member of Parliament who does not belong to any political party is called an independent. Independents are elected by voters but are not part of the government, the opposition, or any political party. The opposition and the coalition are groups of political parties, not individual members. Question 4. Which of these is an example of freedom of speech? A. Men and women are treated equally in a court of law. B. Australians are free to not follow a religion. C. People can peacefully protest against a government action. Correct answer, C. People can peacefully protest against a government action. Freedom of speech means people are allowed to express their opinions and views without fear, as long as it is done peacefully and within the law. Peaceful protests against government actions are a clear example of this freedom. Question 5. Which statement about equality is correct under Australian law? A. Men and women have equal rights. B. Men have more legal rights than women. C. Women have more legal rights than men. Correct answer, A. Men and women have equal rights. Australian law guarantees equality between men and women. Both have the same legal rights and responsibilities, and discrimination based on gender is not allowed. Question 6. Who is part of the executive branch of government in Australia? A. The Prime Minister, government ministers, and the Governor-General. B. Judges and courts. C. Local government officials. Correct answer, A. The Prime Minister, government ministers, and the Governor-General. The executive branch of government in Australia is responsible for administering and enforcing laws. It includes the Prime Minister and government ministers, who make decisions and manage government departments, as well as the Governor-General, who represents the King and carries out constitutional and ceremonial duties. Question 7. Who considers, debates and votes on new laws or changes to laws and discusses matters of national importance in Australia? A. Members of Parliament. B. Senators. C. Both Members of Parliament and Senators. Correct answer C, both members of Parliament and senators. In Australia, the Parliament is made up of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Members of Parliament and senators together consider, debate and vote on proposed laws and discuss issues of national importance, ensuring representation of both the people and the states. Question 8. Why is the separation of powers important in Australia? A. It prevents any one person or group from having total control. B. It allows the Prime Minister to make all decisions. C. It ensures that laws are made without public input. Correct answer A. It prevents any one person or group from having total control. The separation of powers in Australia divides government authority among the legislative, executive and judicial branches. This system prevents power from being concentrated in one person or group and helps protect democracy, accountability and the rule of law. Question 1. What is the Australian Constitution? A. A document that sets out religious laws. B. A document that cannot be changed. C. A legal document that explains how Australia is governed. Correct answer C. A legal document that explains how Australia is governed. The Australian Constitution is the highest legal document in Australia. It sets out the rules for how the country is governed, including the roles of the Parliament, government and courts. It does not contain religious rules, and it can be changed through a referendum. Question 10. What happens when people vote in Australian elections? A. Voters must tell the police who they voted for. B. Voters are free and safe to choose any candidate. C. Voters must write their name on the ballot paper. Correct answer B. Voters are free and safe to choose any candidate. In Australian elections, voting is free and secret. People can choose any candidate without pressure or fear, and no one is allowed to force them to reveal who they voted for. Voters do not write their names on the ballot paper, which helps protect privacy and fairness in elections. Question 11. Why is volunteering important in Australia? A. It strengthens our community. B. It earns people lots of money. C. We have to do it by law. Correct answer A. It strengthens our community. Volunteering in Australia helps bring people together and supports those in need, which makes the community stronger. Volunteers usually do not receive money for their work, and volunteering is not required by law. It is a personal choice that shows care and responsibility toward the community. Question 12. In Australia, achievement in life should be a result of A. Your wealth or background. B. Which social class you belong to. C. Your talent, work and effort. Correct answer C. Your talent, work and effort. In Australia, people are encouraged to succeed based on their personal ability, hard work and effort, rather than their wealth, family background or social class. This reflects the value of equality of opportunity in Australian society. Question 13. Is it acceptable to promote violence in Australia? A. No, it is against the law. B. Yes, if it happens overseas. C. Yes, if it happens within a family. Correct answer A. No, it is against the law. In Australia, promoting violence is never acceptable and is against the law. Violence is not allowed in any situation, including within families or outside Australia. Question 14. How does Australian law view the use of violence against another person? A. It is allowed if the person has a different religion. B. It is allowed if the person has a different opinion. C. It is never allowed and is against the law. Correct answer, C. It is never allowed and is against the law. In Australia, using violence against another person is not acceptable under any circumstances. The law protects everyone equally, regardless of their religion, opinions, or background. Disagreements must be resolved peacefully and within the law. Question 15. What is the largest state in Australia by area? A. Queensland. B. Northern Territory. C. Western Australia. Correct answer, C. Western Australia. Western Australia occupies 1/3 of the continent's total land area. It is rich in mining resources and has long driving distances between towns due to its size and low population density. Question 16. What is the national gemstone of Australia? A. Opal. B. Topaz. C. Emerald. Correct answer, A. Opal. Opals are strongly associated with Australia's geology and mining history. The black opal from Lightning Ridge is considered one of the rarest and most valuable gemstones in the world. Question 17. Which Australian state has the city of Adelaide? A. Victoria. B. South Australia. C. New South Wales. Correct answer, B. South Australia. Adelaide is known for its wine regions, Barossa Valley, arts festivals and planned city layout. South Australia was founded as a free colony, unlike some early convict settlements. Question 18. Which Australian day celebrates the arrival of the First Fleet in 1788? A. Anzac Day. B. Australia Day. C. Labour Day. Correct answer, B. Australia Day. Australia Day marks the establishment of the first European colony at Sydney Cove on the 26th of January 1788. It is a day of national celebration, though also considered a day of mourning by many Indigenous Australians. Question 19. Which Australian state is the island state? A. Victoria. B. Tasmania. C. South Australia. Correct answer, B. Tasmania. Tasmania is an island about 240 kilometres south of the mainland. Known for its wilderness, national parks and cool climate, it is home to the Tasmanian Devil and famous hiking routes like the Overland Track. Question 20. What is Australia's largest city by population? A. Melbourne. B. Brisbane. C. Sydney. Correct answer, C. Sydney. Sydney, the capital of New South Wales, is the most populated city in Australia, known for its harbour, opera house and financial district. Although Melbourne has been close in population, Sydney remains slightly larger based on the Greater Capital City statistical area. Thank you for watching. How many questions did you pass? Don't forget to like, subscribe for me. Bye. Thank you for watching. How many questions did you pass? Don't forget to like, subscribe for me. Bye.